Here in this video, we will tell you 10 quick facts about the Harappan and Mohenjo-Daro civilization and its culture. This culture represents the ancient urban civilization of the Indian subcontinent. And here are things you must know about it. Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro civilization may be the oldest in the world. For the longest time, we believed that this great civilization was the oldest urban settlement of the Indian subcontinent alone. But researchers from IIT Kharagpur and Archaeological Survey of India have recently published evidence that suggests that this civilization is older than Egyptian and Mesopotamian civilizations. This study has been published in the Nature Journal in 2016, and it provides compelling evidence to show that this civilization actually dates back to 8,000 years back. This suggests that this Bronze Age civilization may be the oldest in the whole world. Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro were planned cities. The impeccable town planning of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro continues to fascinate historians and scholars. This ancient civilization is known for its neatly planned towns, efficient drainage systems, and standard construction patterns. These towns had uniformly designed houses made of burnt bricks. These houses had more than a single story each, and they even had terraces. The streets were also smartly designed to intersect at right angles, and drains were built to carry sewage water away from buildings. These towns usually had a citadel and a lower area each, where people belonging to different strata of the society lived. Clearly, the Harappans knew how to plan well-functioning cities and could probably teach even modern governments a thing or two about town planning. People of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro had fire and bathing rituals. Archaeologists have discovered fire altars in the Harappan site of Kalibangan. A mound full of fire altars in the site suggests that the Harappan people were engaged in ritualistic worship of fire. The people of this civilization revered many natural elements, and fire was one of them. The great bath found in Mohenjo-Daro also suggests that these people engaged in rituals such as ceremonial bathing. The beautifully planned bath was possibly used for various religious activities by the people, potentially involving the use of water. These discoveries found in Mohenjo-Daro and other Harappan sites point to interesting religious activities. Do you see the similarity between these ancient people's religious practices and rituals observed in contemporary religions? Tell us in the comments below. Harappans wrote in a logographic script. The scripts used by ancient people continue to puzzle researchers and scholars of this day. Many of these scripts have still not been deciphered completely, and one such script is the one used by people in Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. Historians have analyzed these old texts and found that these were written in a logographic style. These styles make use of word signs or logograms to convey information. Most modern languages use phonograms or symbols that stand for specific vocal sounds. Since the Harappan style is so different from our contemporary languages, therefore, we are yet to figure out all the ancient wisdom that may be stored in their inscriptions and documents. People of Mohenjo-Daro were skilled in copper and bronze work. The people of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro were excellent craftsmen, creating beautiful art using bronze and copper. The foremost example of their exceptional bronze work is the dancing girl, unearthed at Mohenjo-Daro. This stunning statue depicts a beautiful dancing girl, adorned in bangles and a necklace. This sculpture bears testimony to the superior metalwork of these people and reveals the aesthetic conception of female beauty at the time. The people of this civilization also combined copper and bronze to make vessels, mirrors, and figurines. The Harappans were also skilled at using alloys to create various artifacts. If you are aware of any other such material, do not forget to mention in comment section below. Harappans had an efficient storage system for grains. The great granary found in Harappa tells us how much thought these people put into planning and building functional structures. The grand structure unearthed in Harappa had a lot of storage space for food grains, although no written record can tell us for sure if this was indeed meant for grain storage. Ample evidence collected by historians suggests that this was the case. Circular brick platforms were present in these granaries, and historians think that these were meant for threshing the grains. The Harappans were cautious planners, and they built the granary on a raised surface to protect the stored grains from flood. These people were advanced beyond their years and used extremely sophisticated building plans. We cannot help but wish we got a sneak peek in their brilliant minds. Can you? Harappans were fashionable people. Apart from the fact they lived in the entirely different era, Harappans were quite similar to us. They love to dress up and jazz up their looks with jewelry. Archaeologists have found beautiful ornaments made from terracotta and beads that were worn by both men and women. They also made jewelry using beautiful gemstones and precious metals like gold. Besides, scholars have also unearthed dyeing areas in these sites, suggesting that these people like to dye their clothes in various shades. The Harappans also used collyrium and vermilion as cosmetics to beautify themselves. Do you agree that the Harappans were as obsessed with fashion as we are? Tell us what you think in comments. Harappans possibly had a fertility cult. Many ancient civilizations worshipped female figurines and specific goddesses in pursuit of better fertility and prosperity. Harappans were no different, and they too worshipped the powerful mother goddesses who gave birth to and sustained the civilization. Although all scholars have not agreed on this issue, many historians think that the abundant supply of female figurines point to the existence of a fertility cult in Harappa. Perhaps we will never know the real truth. But from what we know about ancient cultures, this seems like an extremely likely possibility. People from Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro traded with Mesopotamians. The people of the Harappan civilization had extensive trade links with the Mesopotamian civilization, which is another intriguing Bronze Age civilization. Let us know in the comment section if you want us to make a video about the Mesopotamians as well. The two civilizations bought and sold tools, sea hells, lapis lazuli and many such items. However, they did not pay for these goods using money, like we do today. Instead, they used a barter system by simply exchanging goods and services with each other. They also gave the Mesopotamians some inscribed seals during trade, and many such seals have been found in Mesopotamian sites. One of the oldest known dockyards was near Mohenjo-Daro. The Lothal Dockyard was an integral part of the Harappan civilization and is still considered to be one of the most important sites from this period. This dockyard was just a little more than 400 miles away from Mohenjo-Daro and represented the extensive trading that these people engaged in. In Lothal, archaeologists have discovered seals from cultures in the Persian Gulf region. And this tells us that boats possibly sailed upstream from the Gulf of Cambay and came here during times of high tide. A bead-making factory found near this site also suggests that the Harappans possibly traded beads with other civilizations too, spreading a little bit of their culture along the way. We hope you have enjoyed these quick facts about the amazing culture of India. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and share with fellow history nerds. Click on the red button to subscribe and watch more such interesting videos like this. Hit the bell icon so you can get a notification every time we post a new video. Also, comment below what topic you want us to talk next.